Oh, oh, is this working? Is it all working? No, wait, I forgot to unprivate the stream on YouTube. I'll do. There we go. Starting the stream. Reconnect. Oh no. I don't think that's good. I think that's good at all. Huh. Don't think I understand how multi-streaming works. This? Are we live on Twitch? We are not live on Twitch. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can go YouTube only for today. I'll figure this out some other time. Hey, welcome, welcome. As you can see, I'm not on the stream yet because I have a little surprise. I have been working on a new model. Da-da-da-da. There she is. She's tiny. She's very tiny. Okay. Let me actually make her a little bit bigger. She's a little smaller than my older one. Whoop. There we go. Now that's an okay size to be. There we go. I've been hard at work making myself a new body. And this is the result. Not sure why my ear is glitching over there. That's great. Okay. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on like showcasing the model. But I did do some stuff. And I do need to test that it will like, oh god, I'm destroying the scenery. I like put myself above the table. There we go. I do have feet. They're a little cut off. Oh god, oh god. There we go. So, yeah, I do. I have little fitsies, and they actually look decent now. And I have some expressions, so I'm gonna try those now. Just making sure they aren't gonna like explode the stream if I click them or anything. So I have these. Can make my eyes real big. I see you. I'm also trying some new tracking, and for some reason it really struggles with my eyes. Like I am looking as far up as I can right now. It just it just wants to look down. So that's something. And then I also have the opposite. I can make my eyes real small. Spooky. There you go. But my favorite expression is actually this one. When I'm angry, I can scream at you if you're being mean to me. And, oh, I actually had a secret. Where's the key? Okay, here's the key. I can lean in. I can look closer. It is meant to be able to be activated with tracking too, but the tracking software I have doesn't track position. Like, not even the face position, so I can't actually do it. I'm also stuck. I can't be small, which was really funny with my older model, but it's fine. Also, I usually have like a poncho like this, but I kind of like the dress more. I think it's pretty. I like the little bones. So, Yeah. I might still add something to the arms because they're kind of like I am literally just standing there, but also you're never gonna see that. So it's like, you know, do I really need to? Even like all the body movement, you're never gonna see that. This is so extra. I was just having too much fun. I almost had like a toggle that let me put on my mask, but I ended up not doing that because it looked terrible. Also, I'm noticing my volume on my microphone may be a little too loud, so let me make it a little quieter. I tried to adjust my audio settings so I can sound a little better, but I made a mistake because I decided to test that while I had to be quiet, so it's not like my normal volume. So I need to adjust that a little bit. That should be fine. That should be fine. Let me see. What else am I missing? So for some reason, there we go. For some reason my chat is not shown up here. We are public. Yes. Didn't mess that up. OBS just doesn't want to show me my chat, which is okay. Because there's no one in there. Yeah, look, I even got like the fancy mouth tracking. I can talk like this. Kinda. Long. I'm trying to pog, but I didn't go for the full like Vtuber rigging. I tried it. I didn't like how it looks. Which is probably user error. I probably just didn't do that right. I do have that model here. I can switch to her. I can show you. Wonky. There we go. So this one I tried to actually follow like the full like Bridger mouth tutorial, but I don't think I set it up properly. I don't like it as much. Also, I put like way too much effort into all the mouth forms in this one for me to just then not use it. It felt like a waste. So I added some of the like V-Bridger parameters but kept like the non-V-Bridger mouth rig. Where was she going? Okay. Oh, I'm just getting like a ton of lag in my preview. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hopefully that's just on my end. Because he just says I have an excellent connection. So I'm just gonna trust that. Anyways, no more dilly-dally. Wait, a little more dilly-dallying. Because I haven't showed you one of my favorite toggles. Which key did I put it on? Is it this one? No, this one removes my glasses. This one toggles the little sparklies. They're off now, and then I turn them on. And if I smile real while, I get sparklies. Anyways, I think this one resets everything. Okay. Is it this one? No. It might not be on a hotkey. Damn, I forgot. Oh, wait. I have another good one. No, it's not this one. Actually this one. I can see everything at once. I am looking both into the past and into the future. It kept bothering me a little bit how her eyes looked a little weird in her default position in LGD. So, how do we cope with that? We make it worse. I love it so much. It's so silly. Well, I guess we might as well show the rest. Why not? It's not like there's anyone here waiting for me to rush into the art, so it's fine. So that makes them smaller. And number 3 is, yeah, I have like different people types. Am I ever gonna use this? Probably not, but they're fun. I like them. They're very necessary, okay? I had to. And then I really like this one too. Very fun, very fun. And there's a sad. I'm so sad. It's hard to be sad now because this is very fun. And oh, terrified. The fear in my eyes. Did you see that? Did you see that? And then this one's like a little skull pupils. Oh, and I want to kill you. I want to kill you so bad. No killing. No killing allowed. And there's like some squigglies. I just thought they looked kind of fun. And do I have one more? Yes, I have like these stars. And they have the sparklies by default. So I get the sparklies. That's it. That's all the toggles. I do have a bald toggle, but I forgot to put it on a hotkey. It's fine. Am I ever going to remember to press the hotkeys anyways? Well, that concludes the model showcase. So now it's our time. Because in order to make this model, I had to get the free trial of the paid version of Live 2D. And I want to use it to the best of my abilities because I sure as hell cannot afford to actually get the paid version. So we're gonna make those 40 days count. So, in order to do that, here we are in Clip Studio. And this is one of my characters. He is my son. And we're gonna make him into a VTuber. Does he want to be a VTuber? Probably not. But he's going to be one now. I have most things set up, I think. We just need to... I want to add some shading. I tried something in a different artwork that I really like how it looks. I don't know if I can show that artwork because it's for someone else. But we're gonna try to add some funky shading. And it's gonna be fun. And yeah. That's basically all. I think that's basically all I'm missing. I don't know if I've merged my layers properly yet. We also have to check that. It'd actually be good to check that first because I'm not sure if the line work is merged with the... No, I haven't merged the line work with the stuff yet, which is good. Even though I don't have like a layer limit because of the trial, I'm still going to try to keep things like somewhat conservative in terms of layers because I don't super like to work with like a ton of layers. And these are kind of like I know what a practice, but even when I go back to the free version, I do intend to keep doing things. So if I can get my process as close to working on the free version as I can, then that will make the transition easier. There's some stuff I probably won't be able to do, like I've been messing with blend shapes, but I think I'll try to find a way to get things to work like the free version. The ball toggle is funny as it is, like it's kind of a staple. I'm actually trying to future-proof my models in a way that I can still create like new clothes and new hairstyles without having to edit the model in case I need to, so that I can keep adding stuff even after I stop being able to save the original model. So besides this model, I actually have one that is just my head, and actually one that is just my outfit, just for the sake of it. But that way I can just put them together and everything will be fine. Especially because if you think about it, most of the rigging is gonna be on the face. So if you just have the face, you can then like add the body pretty easily on the free version. Even though I am doing some fancy body movements because it's fun, you don't particularly need that. Because this is the view you're going to be seen from most of the time. So if you just focus on the top half, you'll be fine. I am extra though. I am very extra. Do you know how much time my mouth rigging took? It took me like one whole day on the mouth alone. Like, it was worth it though. I really like how this mouth rig came out. That's actually the thing. I did get Vbridger because I wanted to use some of the fancy mouth tracking stuff, but I didn't like how like the rig with just using the Vbridger parameters looked. Because Vbridger, like the point of that is very much to just get more accurate lip syncing, not exactly to, you know, uh, get very expressive models. I think, at least at my skill level, which is not very high, uh, the non-Vbridger method of lip syncing gives better results in terms of expressiveness, which I do value more for my model than like 100% accurate lip syncing, especially considering the tracking software hates my face so much. Like, I cannot get this thing to track like a bunch of things for some reason. Like, I do have like the eyebrow up thingies that you can do in the Vbridger, but it doesn't track them at all. Like, I am, wait, let me get my glasses out so you can see that. I am pushing my inner corners on my eyebrows as up as I can get them. I am looking directly straight at my phone, and still nothing. I'm even gonna take off my glasses in real life too, just so I can show that it's not the glasses. It just doesn't detect it. It just, my eyebrows just apparently don't do that movement enough for it to be detected. And so yeah, that's not the best. And then what's also not the best is the fact that my glasses are clearly not agreeing with uh the pupil tracking. My microphone is still it in the red sometimes, so let me just make it a little quieter. Sorry. Now we're having like the opposite problem with the audio that we were having on the first stream, because first stream was too quiet, now it's a bit too loud. And I'm doing no art now right now, so let's do some art. This is also a bit experimental. I don't know how Clip Studio is gonna behave with like all the stuff on. We're just gonna trust the process. So the thing I want to do with the shadows that I thought looked pretty cool, so we're gonna have like a brighter color, and then we're gonna get the actual shadow color, and there's just gonna be like a line there. That doesn't quite look right though. Also, are these separated yet? No, so we can turn on symmetry and just use that to make our lives a little easier. I think hopefully that's set up for all the layers. Yes, I am sometimes smart. Okay. So I think for the line to look cool, you'd want like an analogous color instead of like the same color but brighter. Something like this. I want it looking out on there because that's gonna be a different shadow. Also, I don't know how to avoid like looking down too much while drawing. I feel like that's gonna mess up my neck if I try to just stay with my head up and just look down. Ah, that's not gonna work out very well. Okay. There's like a little spot there. It is not filled in, so let me just line art maybe? Yeah, it's line art. All good. I'm also seeing a little spot over there. Actually has the opposite issue. There we go. I wanted to have the art like mostly done so I could focus on rigging, but then, I just kind of found that shadow effect like way too fun, and I want to do it. So we're gonna pull this darker, and that's the same color as the line art basically. We can't make it that dark, so maybe it's like how does this look? I feel like we gotta add it to more things before you can really judge. Because it's gonna look a little weird if it's the only thing that's shaded. So let's maybe add it like this part of the ear. I feel like we'd want to do blue looks good on white as shadow. We're shading it with this color. I'm not sure if I like this. I have a few like styles you could go with like this. Oh man. Okay. While I stew that over, would it be so bad of me to try to figure out how I can multi-stream to Twitch? Because I really want to be able to stream on both things at once. I got the plugin. It's just not doing that thing. It just keeps saying it's like reconnecting over and over. Also, I never gave myself my glasses back. My virtual self is blind. Maybe that's why I can't decide what I want to do for the shading. I can't see. Okay, let's try to figure it out. Because I have all the things that it asks for, I think. I have maybe the URL. Because Twitch URL is like a section that says stream key, so maybe I have to add that. I'm not showing this to stream, right? I don't think I'm showing that to the stream. You gotta be a little paranoid. You never know what you're doing. Let's try it. I know. It just keeps saying reconnecting, and there's nothing showing up on my actual Twitch thing. No, it still says offline, and that's annoying. Does Twitch use the same protocol? No, I don't understand streaming. I don't think I ever figured out multi-streaming on my other attempts. Yeah, spoiler alert, this is not my first streaming attempt. Fun facts with Luna. But, let's try that again. No, it just keeps saying reconnecting. I don't know how to fix this. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It does have also the option to use a account instead of the stream key. So let me try that to see what happens. I don't know. I wish it gave me more information about what's going on wrong instead of just saying reconnecting the whole time. Oh, it showed me like for a second. Oh. Oh. It showed like numbers for a second. I got so excited. Let me see. Can I open the OBS settings? Oh, this shit is on. I'm so professional, chat. No. I can't see the settings. Let me see if it's like somewhere on the internet. Someone's gotta have to have taken a screenshot of this, right? I know what this is. No, I don't want to click on an article. Huh. You can look up. I wonder if they got the wrong protocol. No, it's the correct one. I think I understand how these things work. I think I'm too much of a silly goose to understand how this works. Give it one last try. One last try. No, 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 no. It's not working. It's not gonna work. Oh well. That was enough time to stew on the shadows. So what did I think of the shadows now that I went through that? You know what? I kind of like them. I'm committing to it. I'm gonna keep going. This one I think is one. No, it is still separated. Okay. So now we just gotta keep the colors consistent. We just may want like a small line of color. So I want this little guy here, the navigator, but it's way too small for me to be able to see if I like the things or not. Wait, if I look at it on OBS, it's much bigger. Because my drawing tablet is really small. Huh. Let's just keep going. You gotta trust the process, I think. We're not gonna get... Oh, shoot. 1 second. Oh god. Didn't realize one of the issues with having my phone as my camera is that if people call me, it turns my tracking off. Oh, okay, now I gotta restart tracking. There we go. Hello, hello, you can see me now. Also, my phone's running out of battery. Oh no. Let me do some surgery on it. Connect the... My tracking might go a little crazy for a second. Don't be alarmed. It's actually being incredibly normal right now. Oh, I don't like that. It's like, my phone is just like low enough that it's bending my cable. No, that's not good. That's no good. Now it's... Okay, hold on, hold on. I'll figure this out. It's probably fine, right? It's just a little bending. It's fine. Can I lift up a little bit? Oh, now it's, perfect. There we go. My cable is not as bendy anymore. And it's in the perfect position, I think. For reference, I put like a small plushie under my tripod, and you know that has worked, I think. Okay, so where were we? I think we were doing some shading on the eyes. His little sad boy eyes. There we go. Oh my god, I got so many email notifications. What the fuck? Who's sending me emails? No one important. Absolutely no one that matters. It's like, it's all adverts. Okay. Am I noticing a little bit of an issue over here? Did I mark those? No, it just kind of stops there. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Should we do the same shading for the pupils? Because there's the thing with these pupils is that I want to make a toggle so they can change color. Also, that is like bleeding out a little bit. So let me just real quick hide this so we can make sure there's nothing underneath. Oh, those are not properly colored in. What am I doing? What am I doing? I should know better than this. So yeah, I do worry that if I... It's locked. Hold on. There you go. I worry that if I add the shadow, the color, it's gonna make it look weird when I change the colors. But I guess we won't know unless we try. So let's try it. We can kind of go with any color here, because these eyes are normally gray. So since it's like literally like a neutral color, we can kind of go with anything. Let me adjust my thing again. Oh, but now it's touching the... I just have to get a little taller, I guess. I just don't want my charger to get broken. I don't have money to replace my charger if it gets broken. Okay. So, back to the question at hand. What color do we go for? Maybe like a blue would be nice. Then let me just grab this so we can... Then what's that gonna look like? Black. Maybe it needs to be a little brighter. Yellow could be nice. This? I don't think I need to actually go paint it up to the top. Huh. Interesting. I don't like it though. Let's try it again. Also, let me just check something, because last time I was messing around with my model. For some reason, my tablet keys were triggering the expression, even though that was not what the expression was set for, like, at all. But I think I fixed it. Red could look cool. Also, this is not like usually here. This would also be part of the toggle. That looks ridiculous. Maybe not. I think the lack of, what's it called? Upper lash is also not helping it though. I don't think that looks good. Also, why does it look like it just disappears on the red? And okay, at least we know that that just disappears. So there are some colors that would just work there. Try to delete. Okay. Maybe we try bringing in this wolf from the. I don't think. I think we're just gonna leave the eyes alone. I don't think it looks very good. There. Speaking of that, now I gotta close the eyes because it's time to do some stuff to this shadow. And since the shadow is already separated, I think I'm just gonna select it. Then, oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god, can this thing please stop? Jesus. Something called a smartwatch. It's not very smart. It keeps like vibrating for no reason. There are no notifications or anything. It's stupid watch. There you go. Let me put it on my wrist so at least if it starts vibrating, it won't make sound. Oh, this is a disaster. Let's go with that. I just not think about disasters. You know what? I've changed my mind. I don't think this is working. I don't think this is working. It just not do that. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta try things to know that they aren't working, and then we can try something else. I don't know if you want to keep with the cell shading. Honestly, I kind of find cell shading harder to work with when it comes to like animation. You know, in some ways. They're both hard, like keeping shading consistent. If you're making it all in one layer because you don't like having a ton of layers, it's all kind of complicated. I kind of liked how the painterly shading worked with my model more. So maybe I'll try to do some painterly stuff. This guy. I immediately like that more. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a quick little save as. Because if I'm gonna be painting, I'm gonna do it in one layer. And I want to be able to go back if I somehow change my mind. There we go. Also, let's just do something real quick. Ah, I'm in the wrong category. I didn't even notice, but also, what category does art go into? Because there doesn't seem to be an art category. Unless there's like a secret scroll that I can't access because my scroll is broken. So I'm gonna put it in entertainment for now. I don't think YouTube cares that much. Now, how do I share? How do I share my stream? There's a big shared button waiting for me. You know, I wasn't going to share my links on like Discord and stuff because I like to keep things separated. And I'm kind of tired of talking to myself and in Winston company. Please, someone, come talk to me. Please. Let me see, where can I throw this link? Besides, it's probably just a smart idea in general to just have someone on the stream, because then maybe YouTube will push it. Though, I don't know how much YouTube pushes streams, really. That's why I wanted to multi-stream on Twitch. Because I feel like at this point you'd probably have more luck with Twitch action being promoted. But for now, there you go. Maybe I'll just send that in like a couple places. So we can get some people actually on the stream. And then maybe from there, people will join. Now, wouldn't that be something? Try to stop being shy and start being smart. Ah! I clicked something! No! That was not what I wanted to do. Ah! Stupid mouse. And there we go. Just put that in a couple places. And we'll see if that ends up in anything. I should probably try to get the chat working on OBS then, if I'm gonna do that. Well, actually, can you, like... You can just pop out the chat. There you go. We'll just replace the non-working OBS window with the one from YouTube. There you go. Now if anyone joins, I can actually see it. Let's actually do the thing. So I think I will go for a more like painterly effect. Oh crap, I need to lock the layers. And we'll just start with some shading. And I can't actually explain much of my process because I just kind of do things. And sometimes it works, but we're just gonna put some paint down. There we go. And usually looks nice if you add like a little bit of blue. I think it might especially look nice since his ears are blue. And your ears are kind of thin, so they can let in some light if it's bright enough. So I might actually exaggerate that a little bit because I think it will look nice. But then we definitely want some shadow still, like here. Maybe I should make my brush a little smaller. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. And then I'm not gonna do too much highlights. Because I think for this it might look a little odd. Maybe it'll look fun. I don't know. We're just gonna... It's the shadows first, and then we can figure out the rest. A little bit of a blue tint for this. Start with this. And then just gonna do some basic shading here. Nothing too fancy. Go a little darker. Some of these more shadowy areas. So a little bit here. I'm kind of wondering if I should keep the line art or not. That isn't looking right. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not have the line art. I don't like animating the line art anyways, it just makes things more complicated. Hmm. Hmm. The issue with doing this mirrored is that it kind of makes it harder. What? Still not in the right layer? Okay, thank you. It does kind of make it harder to get the light direction to look consistent. I just kind of wing it. It's gonna be fine. Just a little bit darker here. This. I think I'm gonna vaguely say. I think for this to work with the symmetry, we're just gonna have to do like a light setup, which means the lights. You probably want the light to be coming. Not what I wanted to do. Light would be something like this. But if we're gonna do two lights, and I think to break up the symmetry a little bit, maybe we do like one of each color. You can go for the bisexual lighting. Just to, you can just take it as an idea of like What's this gonna look like? Then grab this, and we can just this on again. There we go. We're just gonna like very loosely just apply this just to give us an idea of like what the lighting situation is going to look like here. It's not going to be very accurate. I'm just trying to see what colors I actually want to go with. So this, and then I did that with the thingy, so we're not. I gotta. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. We could definitely go with this. Alternatively, I can also just like this. Whoop. And then we get like a nice. Now this layer style doesn't really keep the color much. Obviously, this is not going to be the actual shading. I'm just want to get an idea for what it can look like, so I can make more informed decisions. Just gonna go CB shadow because it's in the back. Won't be. Interesting. Hey, is that we clean up some boogers over here? Oh, I like this effect a lot. There's like this line. That's kind of the same concept of what I was trying to do with the cell shading. But like, it's being done automatically, so it looks a little better. Let's open our cell. I clicked the wrong button, but honestly, that kind of goes hard. I wanted to see. I was getting like different hue combinations. I really like that color on him. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna do those colors. Are gonna do blue and not this green. Maybe like a more yellowish green. No, it's a kind of, I think a bluish green will look better. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our light setup. Yeah, I'll keep that here. It's like a reference. And also do that to this one. Keep clicking the wrong button. No, what button did I even click? What was that? So basically be like this. But like actually incorporated into the damn thing. I guess I can start with this one. Do something like this. I'm not the best with placing like light and shadow and all that, so just gonna try my best. Yeah, maybe this should be in the same layer actually, so we can blend it more easily. Which means we just gotta commit. We're just gonna do it. We can add like some more intense edge light later. Can I grab colors from this? No, I can only move. That's it. Well, maybe there is a way and I just don't know it. It's okay. I don't mind doing things manually. Bloop, bloop. Maybe I should place it first and then blend. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm gonna do some stuff to the shadows. I'm still gonna do everything like just a touch of blue over here just to make it look nicer. There probably is like some logic to how you should apply this, but I just kind of put it where it feels good. And I'm not doing this magically, so I kind of have to go over here and do that too. I think it's okay if it doesn't look fully symmetrical. It'll be fine. Although, usually in Night 2D, I just do things on one side and then copy it over. Much to think about. But for now, I will not think about it. Just gonna keep trying to do the thing. And then we'll see what happens. We don't have to figure everything out right away. We can just mess around. And then whatever happens, happens. Ah, my chin's itchy. Maybe I should tint like these shadows a little more green. Although would a green light cast a green shadow? Okay, hold on 1 second, 1 second. We gotta Google this. Green lighting. Uh-huh. So I'm kind of just gonna grab a stock photo over here. Sorry. And let's go ahead and here. So yeah, I think with this like colored lights, the shadows are just gonna be the same color as the lights. if we're assuming this is the type of lights that is being used here in our Vtuber model, which means it should also be much more green, but we're just not gonna think too hard about it. It's okay. So we're just gonna add some more green to the shadows over here. Just try to blend it a little bit so it's not too green. Green is not my favorite color. I don't really like to work with greens very much. They're they're nice, but I always feel like they're a pain to blend. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I think adding the color is gonna help a lot. So let's try to bring these a little more towards the blue. They're already kind of bluish because that was the tint I used initially. Can really try to add some blue. And then I kind of want to try the like edge effect. I don't exactly know how I can do this with this style. Let's try. Just adding a little bit of an edge over here, and then we can make it like overlay it. Usually I put like vivid lights. This is probably messing it up on the other side, but it's fine. Let me look at it on the other screen, because the colors look incredibly different from my tablet to my screen. So, make sure nothing looks weird. I guess it's fine for now. Let's go back to these. I kind of want to... There's another issue, like the edge lighting. It's that... What is this one? It looks like... There we go. Something like this. The issue with the edge lighting is if I try to do like angles, it's probably gonna look a little weird. I guess the answer there is just don't do extreme angles, you idiot. Why do you keep torturing yourself like this? Like the range on my Vtuber is a bit exaggerated. I think like most models I see like barely move from side to side, and I have her going quite a bit, even though my tracking is not cooperating right now. Let me... Especially on the up and down angles, like she goes a lot. And I don't think most people do that, probably because it's a nightmare. Though I did see a video where someone, like, just for the flex, basically, did a full like side profile. Something died. Okay, there we go. Let me just make sure. Because I'm pretty sure my tracking died for a second there. There we go. I think that's annoying is I don't think the tracking is properly calibrated. Like I'm just looking ahead and she's looking kind of off to the side in the breeder. But I can't calibrate and nothing happens. So I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna click a button. Click the button. I don't know what the button does. I probably shouldn't be clicking buttons. Why is my mouth not opening anymore? Ah. Why? Where is my mouth? Ah. Dude, I have to open it so much for it to detect. What is going on? We're fixing it live on camera. No, that's the background. Where's the settings? When she starts bouncing like that, I start getting worried. Where is the mouth? How much can you see, by the way? Not a lot. It's fine. Mouth open. Ah. Okay. So that seems a little better in terms of like opening without me having to open my whole ass mouth. But maybe if I make it like more sensitive? Is that better? Does that even do anything if I'm not using like the webcam? Why does my phone, my dumb watch, keep beeping at me? It never has any notifications or anything. What is wrong with this thing? Like, there's nothing happening. I don't get it. I hate technology. Oh, I hate technology. Let's try the thing. Why is it doing that? Stop it! What is going on? Ah! Technology! Why? That is looking kind of sick, though. That does look kind of sick, though. Maybe this is all worth it. Now, though we have a problem that the line art of this section. We can do like this. Oops. And here we are very careful and we do this. And like so. And we crap. I did not do that correctly. So undo. My thing is still beeping and I would like it not to. Okay, so actually that doesn't include this area, so we can just skip it. We can just go and there's probably like some part of it hidden here, so I can just go that little section there is also part of it. So we go And now we cut it, and we paste it, and we merge it down. Perfect. And also, there's this part. Hmm. I do something like this. Then I bring this down. There we go. Oh my god, what is wrong with this watch? Why is it beeping all the time? I'm silencing it. You have been silenced. It was not silenced. How do I make it stop? How do I make it stop? Please? Is it in the settings? Stop vibrating! Nothing's happening. Why are you doing this? There's the do not disturb mode. Shut up! Shut up! No more. No more of this. Hopefully that shuts it up. Jesus. Okay. Hopefully no more technology being rude. We'll just focus. Okay. Okay. Where's my mouse? I've lost it. There we go. They found it. Let's let's focus on doing things I actually know how to do. Nope. Let's get rid of this line art real quick. And as you can see, probably there are some spots that are gonna need to be filled in. So we'll do this. And I'm not gonna use this brush actually because it kind of just moves things around. I'm just gonna use round brush to fill these little spots in. And actually, we're gonna have to here. No, I can't use the eraser because it doesn't mirror, and then I have to do it on both sides. I don't like having to do extra work. Just bring this up a little bit. And also over here, we have a little thingy. Let's see if we can really zoom in and try to fill it in. There's like a... So it's not a filling issue, it's we need to delete this issue. Fill. Check everything along the line. And now for this guy. It's kind of a messy area, so it's gonna... Surgery is gonna be complicated. It's also really small, so Didn't mean to go on the vivid light. No wonder it's not the right color. The surgery is complete. I think that's good. Now, let's actually shade these ears. Move that in a little bit. Oh, wait, my shadow is gone. Oh. Oh my god, it did not turn it. No! How do I stop this thing? No, I want it to be silenced. I want it to stop. I hate technology so much. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? This is even a case. It's for me to cry. Because, what is this thing doing? Why is it doing this to me? Ah! It's on mute. It was on Do Not Disturb. What else? How else am I supposed to get this thing to stop? Isn't there like... There we go. I think I accidentally turned it off. At least you won't annoy us anymore. I'll be right back. Let me try to figure this out. I think everything should be solved now. Let's see, let's see. There we go. Don't worry. Makes it seem like it's curved, like it actually curves in. Hmm. No. Hmm. Hmm. I gotta look at this from all angles. Hmm. Man, I really gotta figure out what's wrong with the tracking. I can't. It's only letting me turn to that side for some reason. Like it only. Why can it not detect when I turn to that side as well as it get this side? That's silly. That's silly. I don't think there's much information about this app, but I gotta look it up. Anyways, those are problems for me to solve off stream, so we're just gonna add some darker shadows. Maybe like over here as well. I think it look nice. Just a little bit at the edge. And like the shadows is coming here. It's like the same concept that I said, like some light peeking through there, which you actually can't see right now, so maybe we've gotta add some more. You get like some of this action happening, I think. I don't like using layer styles when I'm doing the painterly effects. I don't think it look very good. Okay, wait, before I blend it actually. Should I get like a key that lets me just turn the ruler on and off? But I don't know how to do that. Okay, so now we can blend it in. That should work, right? Right? Yeah. Should at least get some base to work with. Then we gotta go for different colors again. Oh, it's not meant to be locked. That's annoying. We don't want to lock it while you're doing this. So yeah, maybe this side would be darker. It's like it's coming from above, but it's coming from this direction. So like any light that would come through would be just because of the transparency of the ear rather than like being directly in light. If that makes sense. And I'm talking like I know what I'm doing, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I like half know what I'm doing at all times. Not anything. Something like that. Hmm. Did my tracking die? Oh god. Hurry back, hurry back. Hello? Okay, so that's when I should doing the tracking over Wi-Fi. It gets laggy. Do you have like a lot of mobile data, so maybe I'll just try to use that next time. I need to figure out how that works. If that works. That's insane. Like the color difference between what I'm seeing on my tablet and what is showing up in an OBS screen. It's insane. Like there is so much like feels like there's so much more tonal variation in on my tablet screen than on the computer screen. I'm not sure how to handle that. I think it's fine. It's just kind of a different vibe. The like I think it's like a lot more green to me than what it actually looks like. This color also looks a lot lighter to me, which that one could actually be a problem. So why am I have I just not merged that if I'm just gonna I think I'm gotta have to just keep an eye on my top screen just to make sure I'm not accidentally doing something that looks like crap. Because color correction is very expensive. So I'm just gonna try to make something that looks decent. Because I don't know. I don't know which screen is more accurate. And then I did a little bit of like color calibration during my first year of college. And the thing I got from it is it's expensive and it's kind of pointless because in the end, if you're posting stuff on the internet, what even are the odds that the person seeing it actually has it calibrated the same way you do? You're never going to get an image online that's going to actually look the same for everyone because most people aren't spending like hundreds of dollars to get their screen like calibrated. So like every screen is gonna show you a very different color. So to me, it seems like kind of a pointless endeavor if you are primarily doing things to post online. I feel like that is the kind of thing you'd use more like printing stuff because you'd want as much as possible for the colors on the screen to match what you're gonna print. But if you're just gonna post the thing online, then I don't think it's worth it. I think you just gotta deal with it. It's not the type of thing you'd usually notice anyways, unless you're like in a situation where you have two screens that are just entirely different colors right in front of you. I guess that is kind of a random aside. How we're looking? They're looking good, I think. Oh no, the internet on my phone died. Oh no, my tracking. Let me try to reconnect it. Huh? Oh, we're connecting. Okay, if my Wi-Fi is gonna be crap, then I might as well try. Yeah, it just keeps turning off. Okay. I just face that. Is that correct? Did I type that incorrectly? I don't think I typed that incorrectly. I know I'm stupid. Oh, no, okay, it was not fine. Let's connect again. Hello? Uh, uh, hmm. Okay, hold on, let me restart the app. We can fix this. We can fix this. It's fine. Yeah, it completely changed the thing because I'm updated now. It just hadn't updated. Let me just type all this out. Bum, bum, bum. Make sure not to say any numbers. Don't be stupid. It's still not connecting. Ah, pain and suffering and more pain and more suffering. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I do think it's kind of funny that because of the physics, if I lose tracking, my model just kind of bounces. It's kind of iconic of her. Yeah, for some reason, it refuses to connect if I'm using my phone data. So it has to be Wi-Fi. But my Wi-Fi is crapping itself right now. It keeps turning off. So overall, my tracking's not having a good time. It's just not doing great. Let's try the Wi-Fi again and just hope it stops crashing. It's lagging to all heavens, and it's connected. I really wish I could just use USB. Like that worked so much better. Even though it still kept disconnecting. I don't think there's anything that is just not gonna keep disconnecting. I think the ears are good. Let's do the antennae next. Zoom in. We got to lock it. We'll just immediately see that there is some parts that aren't properly painted in. So we're just gonna bloop. Bloop. There we go. That should have been blooped enough. Now we can lock it again. Just making sure it's been properly blooped. The bloopage was successful. So now we can do the shading. We can also bloop some shading in. Didn't I lock it? Thank you. Just bloop some nice shading in. I think I gotta press harder at first so we can get a nicer color. Not gonna go too hard on the shading of these. I think that's fine. Let's maybe bring in some funky colors like this. There we go. What is my dragon doing again? You know, maybe if I don't call attention to it, no one will notice. So I'm just gonna stop talking about it and hope for the best. Is it still connected? Okay, okay. We're good, we're good, we're good, good. I'm gonna pretend I don't see it. I'm gonna pretend I don't see it. Now let's just get our lights going. It'd be like here. Nice, nice. Turn this off. I want to get like the pure color. This. Change the color here. And then I can merge it so we can blend it in. Blendy, blendy, blendy. It's not quite blending now, is it? I just kind of painting over it. They're quite small, so I need a small brush. What's happening with my voice there? It's all good. My voice. Do I want to blend too much? I think this will look nice if it's a bit brighter. If you blend it a little bit, then it's just gonna look a little more convincing as light. But you don't want to blend it too much. So, look at that. It's looking nice. Okay. Okay. Very good. We're just gonna ignore the tracking issues. I keep saying that and then not ignoring them, which is my problem. So which part should we tackle next? You know, I should probably save. I haven't saved like this entire time. Let's go for the wings, because I think this will be fun. But we first need to turn these off so we can fully see them. The wings are fun because they're quite dark. So what are you going to want to do? Oh, right. So this is going to be a bit more complicated because I wasn't very smart. And I got... I made them the wrong color. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Put this down. Just going to put them over all the things. Why am I sleeping? Oh, wake up! Wake up! Please. Oh, she's sleeping, she can't hear us. The Wi-Fi died again. No, the Wi-Fi died again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Are you seriously telling me that the Wi-Fi can't handle a second person using it? Oh, this is the worst. I love the Wi-Fi. At least it shouldn't affect the actual stream. I might just be asleep for a second. Or multiple seconds. She woke up. I gotta see if there's a way I can use this app not over Wi-Fi, because this is terrible. This is barely usable at this point. If there are like more than one person using the Wi-Fi, it just does not. It just can't handle it. make sure I'm merging everything correctly. Oh, we put this one here. This one. This one. And this one will need to be fixed eventually, but it goes to this one. And this one. They're gonna be together. Like that. Now let me just turn those off so I can fix this one. And it's okay if it goes outside the lines, because it's not gonna have lines anymore. We just need to get those filled in. Because otherwise, when I go to animate this, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start crying. And then I'm gonna have to press the hotkey. And she's gonna look like this. Now it's gonna be me if I don't fix the stuff. No, we don't want that. Okay, so that's fixed. So this is kind of like the one part of the wings. I am not sure how I should cut the wings for the animation. So I just kind of winged it a little. Huh? Get it? Winged it? Anyways. So this would be like the top part. I don't want a very extreme animation on these. They're just like a little detail. So I think it's fine. I feel like maybe this one should be separated so you can close them. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. See, I'm not the only one that needs to learn how to stream. The family also needs to learn. Yeah. So the thing with the wings is they're a dark color. So for dark colors, you want to focus more on the lighting than the shadows. So we're gonna go. It actually should look kind of nice that we have these colored lights. Because most of what you're gonna see is gonna be the lighting. Although they're like light enough that we can still put some shadow in. Like so. And I'll turn that off temporarily so we can get those shadows going. I definitely didn't make that nose with the symmetry tool now, did I? That doesn't look very good. It's okay. He can have a crooked nose. It's fine. Yeah, so see, this is like already very close to black, so we can't do much. We can pull it a little bit. And I want to add some shadows over here. Like here. Maybe we should make it smaller. This. Really outline this with shadow. Oh, now I can do that. I can paint it like so. Kind of borrow this color for like the darker shadows. Because we still want some variation even if we're not doing much shading. Yeah. Now we're gonna make this before I do like the main light. Just wanna give me some like some variation. Yes. I feel like my feathers do always came out looking really thick, but it's fine. I kind of like that. I don't mind that very much, though it's not like the most accurate. This isn't like very accurate wing shading, but it's fine. It's fine. I like it that way. Now we gotta apply our. Never mind, I totally forgot about changing the color over there. Honk. And wonk. Now, merge. Blendy, blendy, blend. Blendy, blendy, blend. Just blend all the lights. That make it look real nice. I'm not sure if the light there makes sense, but it's fine. Sometimes you don't need things to be realistic, sometimes you need them to fit the vibes. And I'm kind of vibing with that. I do like doing me some vibes-based painting. Uh oh, it doesn't look correct in the screen. Uh-oh. My screen inconsistencies are biting me in the butt. I think my screen on the tablet is like a different resolution or something. Because I don't think just color differences like fully justify the issues I'm having. Zoom out. That's looking nice. That is looking nice. Let's go do the green side. Oh. And go for. That's crazy how much less bright it looks on the screen. Like on my screen, it looks like this color. It doesn't actually look that different because I'm blending it. Hold on. It's like. No, even that isn't bright enough. What the hell? It's like. Not even like the max saturation quite matches what I'm seeing on my screen. This is ridiculous. Did I unlock like the shrimp colors or something with this stupid drawing tablet? Oh, I got the tablet for shrimps. That's crazy. Like how bright it looks compared to what I'm seeing on the top screen. I wish there was a way to convey like the difference. I don't think like maybe we'd have to do something like this. Put it on like an overlay. No, that's obviously not right. I mean, it looks kind of sick, but that's also. I don't think that quite conveys what I was trying to get at. But like, it's like super saturated, and I do think it's a little bit like warmer. I don't know how to show that. Yeah, that kind of goes hard though, especially like on the blue side. Hear me out. Hmm. That's interesting because there's certain colors that don't look as different as others. Like I'm looking at it like this blue and the blue I saw on my screen look very similar still. But then you get to the oranges and the greens and they look completely different. Bro, wake up! Wake up! Ah! She's falling asleep. Yeah, it's interesting. The blues like basically don't change. In fact, I'd say this blue on my screen almost looks like slightly less saturated, which is interesting because everything else looks brighter and more saturated. Hmm. Anyways, let's not get lost in the sauce. Let's keep going. Again, with colors, you just kind of have to accept that they're not gonna look right, regardless of what you do, just because everyone's screens are different. Okay, can't forget that we have to shade like under the things too, because I keep messing that up. Oops, lock it and paint it. Boop, boop, boop. So now we have a single feather, and it's gonna be basically the same thing. Just gonna put some light over here. Beep, beep, beep. So add some shading. Want to bring this one back so you can see where the shading has to go. Just kind of like this, and then want to color this in so if we move it, it doesn't look weird. Go. I haven't really added like think colors, so let's do that. Let's add some. It's like purple. I like the combination of purple with this like gray bluish tint. It's pretty. Let's do the bright lights. Like over here. Good. There's gotta be a shortcut. hold on, hold on. There's gotta be a shortcut to this. Shortcut settings. Category, menu commands, tools. And no, it's not in tools. It's in somewhere. It might not be an option. Ah, found some ruler settings. Control 4. Toggle special ruler snapping. I bet that does something. Let's try it. Let's try it. Control 4. Should probably be on somewhere I can actually draw, and then... Oh, it's locked. Nope. Control 4? No, it's still doing the thing. Hmm. I don't think it works. That's probably not what that setting does. We'll just keep doing it manually then, I suppose. It's just that is a bit annoying. There we go. We can merge it down. And blend. Also, it did just occur to me that the idea of like a stream was like do some rigging, and instead I'm just painting. It's fine though, because that means the next time I'm gonna figure out multi-streaming, and we'll actually do this on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And that way, everyone gets to see a beautiful rigging process. It's not beautiful, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like trying to remember all the tutorials I watched and my experience with other like rigging programs. Ultimate is a different beast, I think. Also because the other programs I use are like vector based. And that gives you some more freedom in terms of how you can deform things. So it's a bit of a different experience. Okay. Let's see how that's looking. What-oh? Well, now why did my bitrate die? Huh? Why did my bitrate die? I didn't tell it to do that. How does one even fix that? That's annoying. OBS, why are you not? I think my internet's dying. I think that's what is happening. Can't do much about that. So we're just gonna draw through the pain. It should maybe be fine, because don't think there's like a ton of movement. And that seemed to be like where there was problems. The bitrate was low. We just kind of pray it's not that bad. Ah, internet providers. You gotta love them, don't we? Okay. I think that's looking nice though. Next feather. Oh, this is gonna take forever. It's fine though, it'll be worth it. Because then I'm gonna really like this model. Even though, like, I don't actually have plans for this model, I just kind of wanted to make one. In fact, if I was being smart, I should have probably just made this a non-VTuber model. Because if anything, I don't really want this for streaming. I more so want this for, like, animation. So, you know, probably not my smartest decision yet. It's too late. I am already invested. I'm really hoping the bitrate picks up again. I'm not sure if there's actually like much I can do, because it's probably a problem with my internet. He's just kind of giving up on me. It just keeps getting lower. Just like a quick restart. Has that helped at all? There you go. Are we good now? Did the reconnect fix it? That seems like it's better. Yeah, we recovered our bitrate. Hooray! Oops. Keep forgetting to look at the layers. You'd think I'd have the process down by now. It's certainly not that difficult. Let's grab the darker shadows. Just here. It actually needs to go all the way to here. And I turn these off and we fill in all the shadow areas. And you can just add a little bit of this to be fancy. Now, would we really like see much here, maybe? Man. Boop. And then boop. Yeah. No, no. Stays off. I'm getting myself confused now. Let me merge this down. And we can mixy over here. Mixy. Bring the shadow down a little bit. So it's not looking on that screen. I feel like I'm gonna a little bit more. That. Bring it back a little. Something like that. And then this one. And again, we have the shadows. So. 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 Isn't looking right. Definitely isn't looking right. I feel like we need to reduce the area a bit. Because this is mostly covered, so I don't think it would catch like a lot of light. Still want some light to match the vibes. But yeah, something like that I think fits better. We just need to reduce the lit up area like this. We want this more in shadow. Let's maybe get a little bit of that to match the other one. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's good, yeah. And now we have the next one, which logically should have even less light. Do you even want to bring the colorful lights into this? So at this point, it's going to be like mostly shadow, especially in the direction where the light is coming from. So maybe we aren't going to bring those into the conversation. I just do this so I can extend shadow. See some spots over there. And over here. Aha. And here. That part also isn't building. That is over. Oh, that's a lot more noticeable. Upstairs. Why did I say upstairs? It's the upper screen. Okay. And now this guy. And that looks cool, but it's going to be like a little out of place, no? Because I didn't do that anywhere else. So I'm going to do it. We must say no to arbitrary stylistic decisions that aren't present anywhere else. Alas. We must be reasonable here. There we go. This one. Just turn everything on again. so we can see the shadow's going to hit, and it's going to be like pretty much most of it. This one's going to be mostly shadow. And we'll bring in the nice purpley bits. And how are we looking? Maybe we do still want to bring some of that light into these ones. Even though not really gonna see much of it. Because it's very much in shadow. But just some subtle bits. Just like some very little touches. Just to like match everything else. Oh, that's looking nice, I think. I forgot to blend these. Those unblended. For shade. For shade. Gotta make it smaller again. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know how I just forgot about those. I just forgot. Looks nice. I think we're making some good progress here. It's looking nice. That one is unblinded either. That's why you gotta zoom out so you can catch all your mistakes. I think that's good. So what part should we do next? I think I'm gonna do this guy next. And for this guy, I kind of want to do something about this transition, which isn't a transition at all. But also having like these like rigid borders does help with rigging quite a bit. So we'll have to think about what we want to do. Also, this is an issue with removing the line art. It's not a blend. And I have to fix that with the shading. Just fix the missing pixels. No white spots in my art, please. Thank you, thank you. Like so, like so. There you go. Just making sure I got every little spot. There we go. So I'm terrible at shading here. But we're gonna try to do something here. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. It's not, I don't know. I really don't know how to shade hair. It's like one of the things I gotta get better at. That's not a bad start. There we go. But I think you want like darker at the top. Probably want to make some different tones like this. Now, this. That doesn't look terrible, right? Right? I mean, it doesn't. It's definitely not the best hair I've ever seen, but it's not the worst. Maybe that's all I can ask for. Just again, smooth out darker shadows. That. And then maybe we bring in some highlights. Does that work? I don't know if that works. Not sure about this one. I'm gonna keep this one in the middle. Just maybe not the other ones. I don't like. Actually, I don't like how that one looks either. We gotta like break it up a little bit, maybe, in order for it to actually work. Just gonna leave it like that because you still have to add our funky little lights. I might leave these like unblended and just add some strands that are catching the lights. Yes, and then we want to add something like this. Zoom out. Don't like this one in the middle. I think that's it. The rest fine. Just don't like this one. That looks kind of nice, actually. Now, can we and should we add some kind of blending mode to it? Ah, the glow is nice. I like that one. Yeah, just gonna merge. And now I have a question. Do we want little flyaway strands? Or is that gonna look weird? I like that to make my life harder when it comes to rigging. And yeah, I don't think I like it. Let's make our life a little simpler. Now looking at this, kind of want to just begin this with a little add glow, right? Yes. Just a little highlights on some parts. And this one too. Let's do the same to this side. I'm gonna really, oops, layer. It's gonna really make this lights pop a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's do the same on the ears. Although the way I did the ears already kind of do that. Smudge that down. And you can add another layer. Just edge lighting. Is it add bow or blow dodge? Don't seem to make much of a difference actually. Let's try adding some over here. Just some of these. Not here. No, no. Maybe like this. Just some little touches of the light. Or actually, over here, maybe it should be the opposite color. Yeah, I think that would go. Don't want to do too much, just a few little touches of the light, just to add something to the edge, like this. Yeah. I'm gonna say no to these on this side. It's looking a little weird. Oh man, it looks really good. I just really like that. Let's do the side here now. This down. Where's this one? Absolutely nothing. And turn on our lovely symmetry tool again. Beep. Just gotta make sure it's locked. And just get rid of the line art. Go around. I'm missing a little bit. And over here there's some evil missing pixels. See if I can find any more. More evil missing pixels. I don't want any of those. So I'll mess things up for us. Next time I should probably get some like music so I can vibe. You know, I kind of worry about getting the right music. I'll get something. I'll figure something out. Just steal the color from here. And start shading these. Actually, it doesn't make sense for that side to be shaded. It needs to be this side. So in darker shadows. Oh crap. I ran into my microphone, my bad. That looks strange. I feel like that looks strange. That looks a little better, I think. Now we want to begin the lighter colors like this. So that's not bad, I think. It's not bad at all. Now, how's this looking? Nice, nice. Don't gotta go too hard on that. It's fine. Now, we do the lighting. The cool lighting. Well, maybe we should try to make these a little thinner, like so. So I really just meant to be like at the edge. Mm, like that. But I feel like it's missing something still. Maybe because it would be closer to the lights, so maybe you should bring in the light color more into the hair. Yeah, I feel like that looks nicer. And then I want to do something for the shadows. So we're gonna bring in our purple. Add some purple to the shadows. Maybe I should do the same over here because I didn't. And we like consistency. I'll even add more. It's just it needs a little flavor. How does that look? I think that looks cool. That looks neat. Like it. Yeah, if we're committing to those, then do want them to be merged down so we can keep somewhat organized. There you go. I think I am going to leave us here. Can I click on my scene? There we go. It was fun. Hopefully next time I can actually get the multi-stream working, so uh, we can stream on both places at once. And I'll probably keep working on the painting off stream, unless I decide to stream again tomorrow, in which case it'll be on stream. And then we can do the rigging, the fun part. Well, they're all fun. Anyways, uh, see you in your nightmares tonight. Bye bye.